back with another video today. We still don't know what we're doing, not surprised.
You're a doof. Okay, codes.
Codes.
Codes. During the war, they used to have to send messages in codes.
Oh yeah, we saw this.
Yeah.
There was one after every verb.
Well, there's so many different codes, and
guys, can I tell you something? They would write it backwards, but they would start from here to there, so it looked like a normal word. They had to start from there to there.
yep. Or they could hide letters inside sentences, and if you knew what the code was, you could extract the letters to make another sentence.
The thing that they
Hey,
did.
Dad. Are we doing that? We're going to make a code for you to find out.
We are.
The thing what they
You
did
gotta
is
find
they
it out.
were writing codes backwards on whole history. So they said, take I as an example. Wrote it backwards and it's still spelled I normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, what about Madame? And they did that backwards and it's still spelled Madame.
Yep.
Because
And
they
then-
went like that.
No, it's because race car. And then he did race car. It's the exact same. If you chose any other word, like and, D.
A-N-D would be D-A-N. Damn. Not every word, hey, just some words are the same backwards. Right. So there are hundreds and hundreds of different codes. Even ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, obviously that's a code. It's about knowing the code. Harry, you did things like before, you know, like A is 1, B is 2 from the alphabet.
No, it was me.
Was that you?
Me and you.
Was it me and
Remember
you
how
did it?
we were practicing in our diary?
Yeah.
Like A, F,
Yeah.
T,
Or you could
one,
use hieroglyphics.
Yeah. Oh, so as long as you know the code, some codes are things like, take a book, Harry. Take that book up there. There's a book up there. Where is it? One of your Harry Potter books.
I mean, I did.
Some codes may be, say it's, I don't know, let me think, 27, 4, 2. So it's the 27th page of the book. So turn to the 27th page. 4.
Wait,
Are you on 27?
I've lost it.
Hey guys, there's Egyptian words in this. It's like kind of a riddle.
That's hieroglyphics. So that's me and you solved that code, didn't we? We did it before we went to Egypt.
Yeah, but also
27.
4 is the fourth line down.
Also, when
1,
I
2, 3. Yeah.
2 is the second word in. So what is it?
All.
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 Or.
All.
All.
Yeah.
So what you would do is if you knew what the code was, you would then know what the book was.
Once, so it's basically line down there and line down there. Numbers down here.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it would be letters down here. Numbers down here.
Yeah.
And then you would say it was the row A, so the first row.
Mhm.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Say it was A5, you go up, 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 and then it'd be there,
Yeah.
and you leave a little dot. But say it was A, B, C, D, E, F, 10. You go right up on the row F and put a dot there.
So any code is easy as long as you know the cipher and you know how to break the code.
Yeah.
I was helping Dylan with his schoolwork the other day and we were doing binary codes. Binary code is the ability to write any number with 1 or 0.
1 or 2.
Yeah, let me just draw you a
I know
chart.
how to-
Let me draw you a chart now and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
So where you read normally, you read from from left to right. With a binary code, you read from right to left. And binary code is 1, double it, 2, double it, 4, double it, 8, double it, 16, double it, 32, so 64, and so on, so on, so on. So if you wanted to write down 5, right?
Yeah.
It would be 1, 4, no 2s, and 1, 1. So 5 would be written as 101.
Yeah, because there's 1 4
But wouldn't
and
that
there's
be
1
double
1.
one?
That would make
No,
5.
no, because it's just 1, 1, no 2s, 1, 4. So Harry, if you were to write down 8, it would be 1 8, no noughts, no 4s, no 2s, no 1s. So if you wanted to write down 7, what would you write down?
I would put down
No, you wouldn't start with 8, would you?
oh no,
It's too
sorry,
high.
sorry.
And you wouldn't start there, you'd start here with the highest number.
Highest number.
So it would have to be a 4,
So there would be
1 4,
1 4,
5, 6, 1, 2.
1.
So write down 1 because there's 1, 2. And there's 1, 1. So it would be 1, 1, 1.
1, 1, 1.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the binary code. And binary code also works with letters. But I found out what they are, but I haven't quite found out how you work them out yet. So I'm not going to teach you because I don't know.
Okay.
I know you did binary code.
Dad,
I helped you.
Dad, wait. I think I know how to do it in letters. So let's just start with like 3 letters, all right?
Yeah.
So just make it. Yeah.
Yep.
So you'd have the 2 does duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have the whole alphabet. So you have 1 duh.
Yeah.
No, actually you have 2 does.
Yeah.
1 and 1 duh.
No, because that would be 3 does, because that counts to 2.
You'd have 1 duh,
Yeah.
1 duh, and 1 ah.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it.
Yeah, kind of.
But except from
The positioning of the other letters in the alphabet.
if you did
So if it was 26 letters in an alphabet and your graph went all the way along 26 and A was over here, then it would be A,
It would be 1
B, C, D. Then it'd be
If you
0,
did-
0, 0, 1 D, 1 A, no B's, no C's, 2 D's, and then no. Something like that. No.
If you did like 4, 1, 4,
Yeah,
then that would.
Right,
be
look why I
right.
did
And
that.
then you did hieroglyphics, didn't you? So
figure out what that says.
So that's Poppy, because
That's
a square is P,
Yes.
a flower bending over is O,
No, that's not.
PP, and 2 feathers
No.
is Y. And that's off of
That's
your...
the whole alphabet.
Yeah. So what I want you to do
And that's that.
is I want you to do some research on codes, different types of codes, when they were used during the war, and find some code-related facts. Obviously, things like easy code, like Morse code, which is a symbol of dots and dashes, like dot, dot, dash, dash, dash. And they use that in Stranger Things, Harry. Like in Stranger Things.
So, but like ash, orange, ash, like that.
Well, it's like... Yeah, dots and dashes is Morse
How can you
code.
tell?
I don't know, but it's like dot, dot, dash, dash, dot, dot. And it's a code. So many
different
dots
things.
and dashes mean different things. So it's just a code. All codes are easy when you know how
We
to
don't
break
have
the
to
code.
learn Morse code, do we?
No. So during the war, the English people or the British people, their job was to... There was a whole group of them. There's actually a film about it, I think, called the Enigma Code, where their job was to...
Yeah.
Not right now. Their job was to understand the German code and break it. So if the Germans were sending messages saying, right, we're going to go and attack such and such on this date and this time, they had to work out what the symbols were or what the noises were, or, you know,
We can't really say no,
the foxes in the chicken coop at midnight. They had to work out whether they were the foxes, whether, you know, who people were the chickens and that. So I want you to do some research on codes and then invent and make your own code. It could be along the lines of the book code. It could be along the lines of
Egyptian
binary code. You need to speak to Dylan. He's the expert on binary code now. Talk to him.
Binary code?
What? Binary code is the ones that computers talk in, which is ones and zeros.
Yeah,
this is the one I showed you.
1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. You can't have no numbers.
So they're only 0 and 1 are the only numbers, but the position of the 0 and the position of the
Where's
1
that code that
reflects...
goes
1, 0, 0,
1, 1, 1,
0,
1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0.
That must be up to you. All right, okay, you've got the idea.
1,
So,
0.
research on codes, find me some interesting code facts, harness codes, different codes, learn your own codes, and then you need to set codes for each other.
Okay.
So you could use a binary code, which then gives you numbers. Those numbers relate to letters. Those letters relate to a book. That book, then you use a different code, which tells you the positioning of the word and the line in a particular book. Or it could be relate to a famous poem or something. You know, the codes could be as difficult or as complicated as you wanted. Or it could be a combination of your own hieroglyphics, but then you'd have to work out what the cipher was and the code was. So you would look for a letter that recurs. So why Poppy did this, right? While Poppy did that, Poppy, obviously you would try and crack these bits first, because then it would tell you, because they're the same.
Because that's the mode.
Because there's the most. So once you crack that that's P, right? So you crack that they're P, well, what word has P? Nothing, 2 P's and a Y in it. Then you would work out that.
You know that's a Y though.
Well, you wouldn't know it was a Y, no.
That the thing with the most, like say there's a big
Cool.
number.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But that number, the number that's in that and has the most amount of numbers in that is called a mode, I think.
Now,
There we
guys, I won't tell you what this is, but guess what it is.
Right, so same principle.
So,
I know.
You work
I
out
know
what
that's an A. I know that's an A.
Right, so what word, so if you know that's an A, it's got the same word, same letter either side of A. So it's a 3-letter word. So it's something, A, something. So you think of all the words that you can think of that begin with something and end in the same letter. So they begin with one letter, end in the same letter, and have A in the middle. So it can't be bad, because that would be different to that one. But it could be dad, because that begins with D. A in the middle, which we know is A, that ends in D, so it could be dad. Poppy, is it dad?
So you got to check in my book. My book of specials. So
So-
the first one was right with Poppy.
Yeah.
If I can find yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to find
Well, that's the D on the top line, isn't it, there?
D, yeah.
So,
And is that actually A though? Is it actually A?
well, is the bird A? Lay it down, let me have a look. There's different types of birds.
I know.
So that looks more like your bird. So, was it
Nothing
dad?
like my birds. Yeah.
Right, okay, so crack on. Research on codes and designing and devising your own code. Go. Yeah?
What's up, guys?
You've already done that.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're back and we've done our code research.
Right, what's your code research? Find out.
Okay,
Lovely water.
codes are a way of altering a message so the original meaning is hidden. The most popular codes that were used in the First World War was substitution codes.
Substitution.
There are
thought
3
it was
different
substitution.
media codes,
Harry stole my chocolate.
symbolic codes, technical codes, and written codes. During the Second World War, keeping information secret was very important.
Copyright.
MI5 was very concerned about messages getting seen by enemies. English spies were working hard to crack codes to make sure the enemies didn't know what they were saying. And they used coded messages. And they used coded messages.
Word for word what I said.
They had to take a readable message and turn it to a code the enemies can't crack. The German decoder machine was called the Enigma machine, and it had 103 billion trillion different settings. Posters warned people to be very careful about what they say, because they could tell it to a spy of the enemy side. Secret double spies captured some secret codes and changed them and sent them back to the other team.
Yeah.
Sent them back and changed them and sent them to having trustworthy information could mean winning or losing the war.
Why is he copying word for word what I'm
That's
saying?
mine.
Okay, what's yours say, Poppy?
That was all me.
You know what?
First.
Pop, what's yours say?
Mine said, give it. Okay, mine says that.
Exactly what Harry says.
No, didn't put me on a website and Harry couldn't do anything. Harry copied mine.
Okay.
Okay. During the Second World War, keeping information secret became incredibly important.
That sounds familiar. You copied it off of Harry?
No, Dad, he copied it off of me.
Okay.
I copied it off the website. The MIS was careful. MI5 was careful to what they said to people, having trustworthy information from winning or losing the war.
That sounds very familiar.
Because you copied it off me.
I didn't copy.
Copy the website.
That's still copying.
To make sure the enemy did not know what was going on, people used a coded message. This meant taking a normal message and turning it into an unbreakable code.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really.
Alright.
Copied it. This meant it code. If this meant it could go there, no probs, and no one would find out.
Okay. And did you make up a code?
Yeah. Well. Okay. Can I take a little flashback? Sorry. Once me and Dad were born in a car. This was like a year ago. Once me and Dad were born in a car, and I had my diary and a pen because I was born as well. Duh.
You and Dad were born in a car, did you say?
Born.
It sounds like you said born in a
We were
car.
born in the car, and we thought we'd make up a game. So we wrote down the letters of the alphabet in the sidebook like that, and after everyone we put a number. So say let's say I is 10
Yeah.
or M is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we put them in line, and then we would make a little code out of the numbers. So say I was trying to say hi, I would go let's see 889. That's how you spell hi, like that. So
Is that what you've done as your code for today?
Yeah.
So what have you written down?
So I'm not telling you, but that's what.
So where is the writing?
That's right. It's
12, 9, 11, 5, 38, 55, 9. Right, okay.
19, 5, 20. Okay, so you
So
got.
take,
I'm
take that, Harry.
confused. I'm just confused here.
So,
Okay,
and
so-
this is the cipher how we break it. So,
Yeah, so-
12,
No. Start with you got to start with 9.
9.
Which is
I. 12 is L. 9 again, I. 11 is K. So I'm guessing that's going to be E.
Like
So I like
wait.
Harry Davies.
No. I
38.
do, but I know.
Is that 3 and then 8?
38, yes.
So it's 38.
No, 3 and then 8.
3 and 8. So it's C, H, 55, E, 19, S. 5 again is I like cheese.
And
24 is X,
no, yeah.
Y. 21 is
No,
U. Is that 13?
yeah.
Is M. Yum. I like cheese. Yum.
Was that good?
Okay,
Took you like 2 seconds.
How long did it take you to write down I love Dwayne Johnson The Rock?
Well, I was going to write that, but I couldn't write Dwayne Johnson the Rock.
Why not?
Dwayne.
I
It's DWAYNE.
Right,
Stop
okay.
this, you
Johnson.
do that one.
Right, what's yours then?
Right, I'm not gonna help you on this, but it's basically
Can I try it?
the buck code. So basically, this is the start of the first word, and this is the ending of the first word. Start of the first word, end first end, but that's just an of, and end.
Okay, take this, send me and pop your crack your
Okay, no, I need to tell you something.
Okay.
I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
This is the 6th page.
Yeah.
You would say this is the 6th page, the 5th line, the 4th word.
Okay.
So-
Take it as this book as you left this book next to you. Harry Potter Chamber of
Yeah.
That's it. Secrets. Yeah. Okay. So
Sixth
probably page.
I only see your hair.
Cool.
Page 3, 5, page 6. What
Yeah.
what line is it, Poppy?
So it is
Fifth line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number word?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I.
I.
So I.
That was taking one.
And then 98.
98.
That was a good guess. Straight to 98. What have we got?
6.
98. We've got 2, 7, and
So
4.
27. And then the fourth word.
27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Fourth word.
Yeah.
Am.
I am a big smelly poopy face.
Right. 2. What's that? 29.
295.
Is that 295?
Is that 295? Yeah, it is. I
Right.
think.
293, 295, and then we've got 6, 1. 6, 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. 1
Then-
is Harry.
I am
Harry.
Harry.
And then we've got
Okay, we have I am Harry.
209.
229.
No, 209. 209.
209. Wait, 209. The 12th line. The 11th word.
12, 9, 11th word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What word? 7th. 11th.
11. Wait.
11.
Where are we? The 11, yeah.
11.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Resisting.
That's not it. That's not it.
Alright, okay, we'll try again. 209, 211. That's 2 you did. 2.
12. That's a comma.
It's 2.
It's the second one.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And. So we have to
And
double
I
check.
smell like
Right,
farts.
we're on this one now, 38, okay? So
Yeah.
38.
Got some more.
No.
Right, 38 what? 113? 1,
One.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You.
I am Harry
And you. Now we're on 200, 22 and 5 pop, okay?
Yeah. Can I count this one? With the lines.
Yep.
So,
200. Right, go down 22.
okay, pass my pen. Down here.
Don't put pen on the book. No.
Oh, sorry.
200.
200 down. Down 200.
No.
Okay.
Page 200, down 22.
1, 2,
Is it 22?
3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And what?
5.
1.
No,
two,
you missed 1.
1.
1.
1, 2,
Two,
3,
4,
4, 5.
5. R.
And you are?
Right, write down R then.
You
Okay.
are.
And then we've got 72.
And I am Harry and you are?
We've got 72, 2, 5. 72, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Dad.
And you are Dad.
Right, write down Dad. And then we've got 72, 5 again. Dad,
Okay.
Dad.
I
am Harry and you are Dad, Dad.
Dad. I am Harry and you are Dad.
Wow. I didn't know what to put down. I just, yeah.
Okay, right. Fair enough. Right, we'll do some more different stuff on codes in a bit.
Okay.
But you can end your video.
Okay, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. Comment down below if you don't know the video. Bye.